Hello. Welcome to the class of Construction Equipment Installation Project. In this video, we are talking about the domestic drainage system installation, mainly including the following two aspects. First, layout of domestic drainage system. Second, installation process of domestic drainage system. First, layout of domestic drainage system. The selection of sanitary appliances requires strong flushing function, water saving and noise reduction, equipment matching, and easy to use. The installation process is as follows. 1. Positioning payoff. According to the Civil Level Control Line and Construction Drawings. For positioning and payoff of sanitary appliances. 2. Bracket installation. Determine the installation position of the bracket. Pop out the exact coordinates with the ink line. And fix the bracket with expansion bolts. After drilling the hole for the concrete wall. For brick walls, place bolts after drilling. And twist them firmly with cement. For lightweight partition walls, thin steel plates are added to one side of the wall for securing. Support installation. Should not damage the civil waterproof layer as much as possible. 3. Installation of sanitary appliances, such as wash basins, seated toilet, etc. Installation. Sanitary appliance test. After the installation of sanitary appliances, should be carried out full water and water test. When testing, temporarily blocked the drain. The appliance filled with water. After the check of the connecting parts do not leak. Open the drain. Smooth drainage is qualified. First, layout of domestic drainage system. Branch drain. When the drainage branch pipe passes through the wall or the floor, the hole should be reserved and the position should be accurate. When connecting with the sanitary appliance, the water trap should be provided. Except for the seated toilet and the floor drain. The horizontal branch pipe of drainage should be as short as possible and installed along the wall beam and column as far as possible. The drainage riser should be close to the external wall as far as possible and in a place with large displacement and many impurities. The plastic drainage pipe should be equipped with an expansion joint according to the change of ambient temperature, but the pipe buried or located in the wall or the concrete body should not be equipped with an expansion joint. The discharge pipe is generally laid in the basement or underground and arranged as straight as possible, as shown in the figure. The installation of drainage and ventilation pipes shall meet the following conditions. 1. For the roof that is not occupied, the ventilation cap should be 0.3 meter above the roof and greater than the snow thickness. 2. For the flat roof of the person, the ventilation cap should be 2 meters higher than the roof, and the lightning protection device should be set when there are doors and windows within 4 meters from the vent pipe outlet. The vent cap should be 0.6 meter higher than the door and window, or lead to the position without doors and windows. 3. The ventilation pipe shall not accept sewage, wastewater and rainwater, and the vent pipe shall not be connected with the vent pipe or flue. 4. The diameter of the roof vent pipe can be consistent with the diameter of the drainage riser pipe. Cleaning equipment is mainly used for dredging drainage pipes. The installation height of the inspection port is generally 1 meter, and it is 0.15 meter higher than the upper edge of the sanitary appliance. It is appropriate to set a cleaning port on the sewage cross branch pipe, connecting 2 or more toilets, or 3 or more sanitary appliances. Second, Installation process of domestic drainage system. The installation process of the water supply system includes installation preparation, prefabrication, main pipe installation, riser installation, branch pipe installation, clamp fixing, sealing, and plugging holes, closed water test, and ball test. Installation preparation is to carefully get familiar with the drawings. Check whether the reserved holes are correct according to the design drawings and technical information, and mark the pipeline coordinates and elevation positions. The main content of prefabrication is to determine the location and size according to the requirements of the drawing and combined with the actual situation. Cut the material and use sandpaper and file to clean the burrs and remove the debris at the pipe mouth. Main pipe installation. Trenches shall be reserved or sleeves shall be embedded according to the coordinates and elevation required by the design drawings. When buried underground, trenches shall be excavated according to design coordinates, elevation, slope direction, and gradient before installation. When the support pipe is used for installation, the support and hanger shall be made according to the design coordinate and elevation slope direction. When conditions are available, the prefabricated and processed pipe sections shall be transported to the installation site according to the number for installation. The closed water test shall be conducted after the installation of the main pipe, and the outlet shall be sealed with inflatable rubber plug to ensure no leakage and no drop of water level within 5 minutes. Riser installation. According to the design requirements, the hole shall be reserved or picked after the hole. The hole size shall not be too large, and the bearing steel bar shall not be damaged. Clean the site before installation. Erect the operating platform as required, and transport the prefabricated riser to the installation site. The insertion end of the riser should be marked with the insertion length, then coated with soap, and covered with the lock nut and U-shaped rubber ring. When installing, the top end of the riser is first extended into the hole of the upper layer, and the vertical force is inserted until the mark, and the expansion and contraction amount is generally reserved for 20 to 30 m. After qualified, use the self-made U-shaped steel hug clamp to secure the upper edge of the expansion joint. Then find the right to find straight and measure whether the top plate distance from the center of the T meets the requirements. Then block the hole after no error, and the upper reserved expansion joint is sealed. Branch installation. After installing and securing the horizontal pipe, connect it to the drain outlet of the sanitary appliance, and seal the pipe outlet properly. For the installation of sanitary appliance, after the installation of the discharge pipe, the bottom drainage pipe, and the bottom appliance drainage pipe, the open pipe mouth can be closed with bricks or logs and cement mortar, and the water test and acceptance from the first floor of the riser inspection port can be concealed or backfilled. When installing pipelines, it is required to install supports and hangers and adjust the slope of pipelines according to the design requirements. After the installation of the pipeline, the water and ball tests are carried out according to the requirements. Drainage main riser and horizontal main pipe should be carried out. Ball test. Ball radius is not less than 2/3 of the diameter of the drainage pipe. Ball rate must reach 100%. During the ball passing test, The ball diameter is selected according to the diameter of the riser pipe. In order to prevent the ball from staying in the pipe, the ball is run through and tied with a line whose length is slightly larger than the total height of the riser. Then the ball is put down through the vent extending out of the roof and observed at the inspection port of the main pipe or the outdoor drain to see whether the ball slips out smoothly. If it can pass smoothly, the riser is not blocked. If the ball is blocked, the ball can be pulled out according to the length of the measurement line. The blocked part can be judged, and then the dredging process is carried out repeatedly through the ball test until the pipeline is smooth. In the ball test of the dent pipe, the plastic ball is put into the dent pipe from the beginning end, and the water is poured into the dent pipe. And the observation at the first outdoor inspection well is found that the ball is qualified. This is the whole content of this video. Welcome to continue to pay attention to the construction equipment installation project and construction technology course of other videos. Thank you.